check as usual. Make sure all of that's coming through. Chat is up and running, so that's lovely. Hooray! Audio coming through, and we're done. Alright, welcome back everybody. So we just started Pyre a couple days ago. I have played the other Supergiant games, Bastion, and I've just forgot the name of it, Transistor, which I will babble about forever. I think I've babbled about it a few times. I'm okay with that. It's very babble-worthy. So far, Pyre is a departure, and also kind of follows a lot of the same. So the thing that Supergiant games I think does really well: music, art style, character design. All three of those super strong. Also, innovative gameplay, which I really appreciate. Even if it's fairly simplistic, it's really clever, and I don't run into it a lot elsewhere, which is nice. And so far, Pyre is no departure from that. It was interesting to discover that this one has some visual novel elements to it that the other two games don't have. So I like it. I'm looking forward to where we go from here. We left our exiles in the Cairn of Haub, which is just fun to say, let's be honest. Hey, Christy. I, too, am all about this. The cycle of the rites shall see to it that you and others like you shall be liberated. I'm pretty sure the whole complete enough rites and you'll be free and allowed to return to the Commonwealth is a big bag of bullshit. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Who's in the wagon? Can we talk to anybody? Nope, we've already talked. We've talked our last talk. We continue on our journey. So we've completed, I think, 3 rites so far. So we're exiles competing against other exiles for a chance at our freedom. One thing I really appreciate so far is that before every rite, I almost said before every fantasy basketball game, which is basically what they are, you actually get to meet the other exiles you're up against, and so far they haven't really been dicks. So like, I feel a little bad because every step that we get closer to freedom, we're kind of robbing everybody else of that same chance, so we'll just have to sit with that for a bit. Oh, the minstrel. I don't trust this dude, like, at all. Dark Souls looking ass. Are you most certain? Still love Jody's whole look. I make no claim to the journey. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. That's right, we're going to a place that Jody doesn't want to go to next. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. What a wonderful name. A gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside. It's already called the downside, so if there's a gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, you know it's gotta be bad. That's like double hell. Oh, hang on. Lies beyond... Oh, beyond which lies the sea. I almost said which lies beyond the sea. That would have been cool. The opener, Dogman and Dickhead Son. And Cockney Hyena. Yeah, the punk hyena was pretty great. Let's get going. As soon as you're ready, sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. You know what, Hedwin? I'm 100% with you. I don't know if I've made enough Hedwin and the Angry Itch jokes, but I'm going to keep doing it. I love that the wagon hops. We also discovered last time that the wagon, which has no oxen, is powered by tiny drive imps, one of which, Tizo, is now actually a member of our fighting party, which is pretty cool. Some audio on because for some reason I'm not hearing it. 1 second, please. Can I hear? Nope, can't hear. Nope, shucks. Alright. There we go. Consider how to proceed. The region has an oppressive air about it. Has to be a path forward. The air is thick and foul. I feel like I've been called out. Tizo explodes, and that's pretty fun. It's true. He's the oh gosh, the little goblin sappers from Warcraft. How far is the Pit of Milithe? Which is where it's our next arena. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon a moment? We have matters to discuss. Is it about how I'm going to take your hat? Okay. Alright, what's up, minstrel? I really... If I remember right, the wagon is the minstrels, so, like, we gotta put up with them, but I don't trust him at all. I don't know what it is. Like, I picture this guy steepling his fingers in the back of the wagon going, good, good, which is usually a bad sign. Thank you for your time. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Ancient artifact connected to the Rites. Okay, that's nice and generic. A shimmering crystal. The triumvirates you are to confront during the Rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. That's fair. I mean, I'm not really holding anything back. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared. It's a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you'll see what I mean. Sure, let's take a look. It is calling you. It's gotta be this giant thing here, huh? Ooh. You look upon the shimmering surface of the crystal, some of your senses fail, though you retain hold of your consciousness. Good. Ooh. Hello, Phantom. I sense you're not a total idiot. Well, listen, don't be so sure. Oh, hello. The Nightwings have... Oh yeah, that's our triumvirate is the Nightwings. Where are my manners? Must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. I would love to. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book. I have totally forgotten that. When you were stuck inside it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there. No doubt stroking their egos. Fair point. The voice has got to be the judge that we keep seeing. I would much rather listen to you than the stupid judge. I am bound in servitude, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. Okay, we just met Sandra, and I'm already a fan. I know the Rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. I offer the scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Sounds like challenge mode. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites. Okay, cool. You can always come and chat. Briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. I mean, absolutely. Are you kidding? We get along great. At least they're not Alan Rickman, the GM. She'll teach you right. Very nice. That's what I want to hear about you. Appreciate the effort to make small talk. Anything to break from the monotony? Not that I could see it if I tried. She's creepy. I like her. Certainly I can make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. So, first of all, hey Bad Road. Second of all, we just learned that there are a whole bunch of souls trapped in the book, which I suspected, but it hadn't confirmed until now. Ooh. So, familiarity breeds contempt, and being trapped in a book together for 1,000 years probably exacerbates that. Yeah, the book is actually the arena where all this takes place. You'll see a little bit of the outline of it anytime that we go to a rite. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We've been stuck together long enough that we've grown more distant rather than more close. Aww. Best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with the others here. Carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I'll see that they learn some more. Choose an eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's trials, and get a reward. Bid your exiles against her Beyonders, and a no-strings competition to test your strategies. Cute! That's actually really handy. You take care too, Sandra. Good luck with the whole being trapped in the book thing. So this is the book. The Book of Rites. Oh. It still reminds me of the books from Myst. So each chapter, near as I can tell, is going to be like each major region. Which means, boy, we have a long way to go. But it's also like, you open that up, and all of your people dive into it to compete in the rites. Apparently. Let's roll on. Everyone is feeling rather miserable, since just being in Flagging Hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo is unaffected. Good on you, Tizo. I never played Myst. You could say I missed it. I was trying to segue that into a Riven joke, but I got nothing. Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope. God damn it. I actually need to replay Myst. I got the remastered trio at some point, and I never went back to it. Honestly, so I grew up, brief sidebar, I grew up on a Mac because my mom was a high school teacher, and this was in the days before there was dual compatibility, the dark times of those 90s. And so, like, the only games that actually ran on Mac, there were, like, a couple of Star Wars ports, the early Warcraft games, and Myst. And Myst, I spent probably dozens of hours playing Myst. Folks who know me know that I'm terrible at puzzle games, and I love the crap out of Myst, because I would just explore it. I would just poke around in little corners and find little notes and little doodads and things that you could interact with, and I love it. It's so good. Whole game is done in the old HyperCard format, which is an extremely simplistic kind of coding engine that I actually used to code in on the Mac when I was bored. So it will always have a fine place in my heart. Everything except that damn submarine. Anyhow, moving on. A moment reader, there are several courses we may take through Flagging Hands. They're all bad, aren't they? If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. I don't want to prolong my stay. I want to get out of here as fast as possible. And Number Muncher and Oregon Trail, so good. However, your companion spirits shall likely suffer more. Yeah, I'm really... We gonna get out of here as fast as possible. Look at the names of these places. Coldmoat, Plaguemont, and Fallow Field. They're all bad! Okay, so this is where we're going. North route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. You get a valuable item if you take a job here. The middle route cuts straight to the pit. That sounds like we're going to do this. Yeah, I don't want anybody losing any more hope. South route crosses diseased and wilted plains. You can improve a talisman. Now, screw that noise. Straight to the chase. The Number Muncher games were so good. Oh no! An encounter! You make relatively swift passage across the region, thank God. While you gave up opportunities to earn more soul, you sent your fellow exile spirits would have suffered greatly had you gone the long way. Yep, that was my worry. Hooray! No more hope lost. Speaking of Oregon Trail, this part of Pyre really reminds me of Oregon Trail, and I kind of love it. Whoop, boing. Yeah, the little hops the wagon makes are great. The pit of Milithe. Having lingered in Flagging Hands as little as necessary, the gloom of the region had little time to shake everyone's resolve. Ha-ha! What's up? Ooh, Slug Market. Slug Market! Hey, Falcon Run! You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. I can imagine, buddy. Let's see, how am I doing on money? I've got 30 monies. That's not nearly enough. Ooh, what's that? Lucrative contract. That just lets me gain money in combat. +2 hope would be handy, but I can't afford it. That's a shame. 2 presents. Raises the rank of certain talismans by 1. Alright, for $3, that actually seems worth it. What are you? Dash of Stardust. Let's not waste the cash, because I don't think I need higher talons yet. Talons? Talismans. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Sorry, buddy, I realize I've added myself to your list of people but not customers. Rookie! What's going on, buddy? Hey, sister, noted. Yeah, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. Come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What do you mean? Look, what I'm trying to say is, gosh, it's like high school all over again. Oh no, he's going to propose. It's about my mustache. I was wondering. I can't remember the name of. Was Snidely Whiplash in the cartoon race? Was it just Snively was the dog? I can't remember. There was the evil dog, and it's the same mustache. I'm getting some conflicting reports about it. Are they only conflicting with your assessment, or are they conflicting with each other? Would you say my mustache makes me look a little unscrupulous? What a great word. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna silent treatment him. I gotta weigh in on this. You know what? I love it, so I'm gonna be honest with I knew straight away you were a real judge of character. Aww. Listen, no offense, Rookie. It's not the mustache. Thanks you. I was thinking of Dick Dastardly and Muttley. Thank you, Christy. Muttley was the one I was thinking of. Got to check the wheels for mites? Why would the wheels have mites? Never mind, I don't want to know. Okay, so Rookie's got +1, which is good because I think we're going to need that. Everybody else lost 1. Hope that is. I'll catch up on chat real quick because y'all typed a lot while I was on the looking. Spent far too much time making a parody of Number Muncher with sprites of various video game rugs. Captain Falcon Run. Falcon Run! Alright, let's write this thing. As you make preparations for the rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the fog. That's a fair point. Tizo! What's up, buddy? Tizo seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. Uh-oh. Tizo, come back. Tizo was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone. Take cover. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. There'll be some chest-high walls nearby. Whoop. Scroll up. There we go. Jody takes quick note of several hiding places. See, called it. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Wow, what the hell is that? You look like an exile. Its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly its head turns from one of you to the next. Wise of you to hide yourselves and musket in the night winds. You trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. Okay, and then it just vanished. Sure, no problem. That was a bog crone? Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs. Widely feared. I can see why. Ooh, which Udmilda? Which Udmilda of the Withdrawn? Ancient With with an unhealthy obsession for Islach, the astral-born monstrosity. So, the old gods, got it. The Withdrawn are probably going to be my next opponents. What's up, Tizo? Tizo has no love of Udmilda. Udmilda? Udmilda. There we go. I'm with it. Serpentine? You don't say. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her best not to take unnecessary chances. Listen, minstrel, for once, I am 100% down. Take what chances we can get in all this. Everyone, it's time. Rites ahoy! Alright, Alan Rickman. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. With this game and the racial names that sound like slurs. What were they, she was a bog crone.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to
this
the
place reminds me of
detestable
Nowhere
pit of
from Marvel.
Relief. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn.
Are they our ancient adversaries?
The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Whoop. Oh, I should have looked up the controls beforehand, huh? Whoops. So the fire basketball happens inside of a book? That sounds like a bad place for fire and basketball. Actually, I should back up, because the first one did take place in a book and you could see the edges of the book. It's possible that the ones since that have not, but they needed me as a reader to conduct the rites by reading out of the book, so I know the book is involved and is critical to performing the rites. That's all I remember from the stream last time. Oh, Nilda. That little flame as that shall never warm me here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach. Islach? Who knows? Make the Nightwings suffer. Get her, Rookie. Yeah, Islach is totally an old god. We doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. I feel like this happens to Rookie a lot. does seem to have drawn Udmilda's attention, however. Rookie squirms a bit. Ugh. Udmilda is going to remove her mask. Hello, hi! Jesus. Islach shall glow, Islach shall grow, Islach shall grow. I remembered how to do English at the very end there. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilda slides off towards her followers. Great job, Rookie! It's A+ work, as always. Whoops. Listen, I'm coming around on Rookie, I gotta be honest.
Who shall conduct the rite?
Alrighty. Okay, well, we're definitely bringing the Rooster. So we'll have speed. Which means I should probably leave Tizo behind. I haven't really used Shay a whole bunch. Edwin's nice and balanced. Let's go ahead and bring him. He's always a solid contender. Jody is hulking and has that giant ground pound, but with this much stuff in the way, I think she's going to be at a disadvantage. Alright, give Shay a shot.
It is done.
As the 8 scribes once vanished Islach. Okay, so when they said ancient enemies, they mean like everyone in the Commonwealth is opposed to the followers of Islach. That's good to know. I was wondering, I'm like, I never met these people before tonight. You meant like culturally enemies, got it. No matter where you go, Islach shall find ye and devour ye. Sure, okay, that sounds great. Let's do that later. Right now, basketball.
Now begin.
Ooh. Nailed it!
Glory to the night wings first.
Aha! Get him, Rook. Good job.
Banishment.
Oh, oh. That's not great. None for you. Too late.
Flames of freedom.
Nice shot, Headwin. It's a bad nickname. Come on, Speedy. Ah, I tried to jump. I jumped too late. Here we go. Come on, Shay. Hooray, obstacles! Oh! Her spawn circle got bigger when I was trying to jump. Gotcha! Alright, go get it. None for you! Haha! I win.
By Shay.
That's... None for you. None for you. Oh, that was close. We got this. So yes, the person who is holding the fire basketball and jumps into the pyre is banished for a time, so when you score a point, you're immediately at a, usually at a 1% disadvantage. Not that this isn't great, but I kind of want this, but with GM Alan Rickman in place with Tim Katsuro from NBA Jam, that would be amazing! The lifeblood of Islach, it flows within this layer underneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. I don't know what that means, but it seems bad.
Which invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh! Ow.
Alas.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I saw that move coming a mile away. Keep trying to jump right at the edge of, oh boy, of her stuff. Whoa, she can do that? That's different. Usually when they have the basketball, they can't shoot. Oh, that was unfortunate timing. None for you. It's like the third time that I've jumped right at the edge of their thing and it hasn't registered, which is really unfortunate.
Oh, boo.
Oh, yep. Yep. Nailed it! Oh, what a great jump, Shay.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Nope, too big. Too big a circle. Gotcha. Come on, Edwin. Nope. Run away. Come on. Hup. Nailed it.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
Flawless victory.
Accomplished
Well done, y'all.
effortlessly, I might add.
Accomplished effortlessly. Yeah, because we didn't get hit at all.
It's ended.
I like that these battles... So I got it on reduced difficulty, as is probably obvious. And it's still really intense. Bog dwellers. Just a bunch of hissy talk. Listen, Rookie, I love you. Stop taunting the bog witches. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. Listen, can we stop with all of the bog slang? It's really... It has to be offensive, right? The scribes vanquished Islach just as we prevailed tonight. I'm sure they did it just like that. Islach, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see. Wow, she really has got a lot going on. I hadn't even noticed the really tiny, kind of gnarled black hand there. Just a lot going on.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Jody gets a little bit. Yay, Rookie! Leveled up. Very nice.
The exiled Rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
See that, chums? Old Rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet? Jumped a second time while air... Oh, double jump! Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's also huge. Crap. Oh, okay. When sprinting accelerates faster than usual, to an even faster top speed. After he's banished, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. That's huge. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Hoo-ha! Rookie casts aura further than usual. When he banishes with his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Chain lightning. After plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Interesting. These are both really good trees. I think I like double jump the distance more.
A blessing from the
But that was close. They're both very good. And Tizo gets a little bit.
Until the stars
Gorgeous music
align.
as always. Until the stars align. Don't worry, Mr. Rickman. We'll see you soon enough. During the rites, position exiles near each other, and they shall link. I think you can just keep leveling, but I don't know that for certain. Having defeated the withdrawn rather decisively, you and the others have some moments to recover the relative safety of the wagon. So when can we get out of here? Listen, I'm with Rookie on this one. What, Greentail? Had enough of Woodmilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader in the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far we've keep on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Sola spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. Could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail across those waters. Let's dare! Let's ford the river! Except the river is the sea. Tizo! What's up, Tizo? Rahum! Tizo's trying to get you to come look at something outside. You got it, buddy. You don't have to tell me twice. Follow the imp into the dark of night. Shay and the minstrel, already gazing up at the stars. My 2 creepiest party members. Hi, hello, have pair. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? It is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me. Shay, see, this is why I don't trust this guy. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. Listen, just general advice, never trust the bard. Definitely never trust the bard who hasn't told you all about their backstory. Here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her. Skriha! Tizo's happy to oblige. Aw, look at the little smiling Tizo. Right. Sorry. I'm not over Tizo yet, in case you couldn't tell. It seems the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Sure. Actually see the stars? Alright, so we're at the Bog Star, which is still a cool-ass name for a star. I guess we gotta... Oh, yeah, there we go. Hi! Ores the Azure Star. Well, if we're going on the sea, a blue star makes sense. Trust a cool drunk-ass bard, not this reticent pale-ass bard. Exactly. Alrighty, over the sea. That's not good. Edwin, listen, not to step on your style, but has any of this been good? It's been a steady road of bad to worse. Or at least bad to weird. You're joking, right? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greendale? Hey, listen, I'm a funny person. We do not argue with the stars. Fair enough. Reticent bard is almost a contradiction. Yeah, you're talking like we can just go right out into the water. I mean, kinda. Perhaps we can. I don't. You're shifty, and I don't trust you. My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of... Oh, Sandalwood is the owner of the wagon. So the minstrel works for Sandalwood. Got it. Or, rather, Sandalwood is a client of the minstrel. So, kinda. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Birchard's. I love it already. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Sounds like our best shot. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Here. But not before we talk to some people. You. What is your bag? Greetings, reader. It's good that you are here, for there is something I wish to tell you privately. Yeah? No, we're the reader. We haven't actually seen us. Your name is just Reader, which is also your profession. So it's kind of like the Lizardman, and Lizardman. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Sure, fine. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. What is your deal, my dude? In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn and witched Milda, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Yes, Islach the Astralborn. Is it your Voldemort? You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilda from mere nonsense. However, her words, turns out, ring with a certain truth. Great, fantastic. I pissed off an old god because my talking dog barked at her. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans, old gods. One called Islach was the eldest and most fearsome. Fantastic. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. Yeah! So I'm carrying a little bit of Islach in the wagon. And we don't think that's a problem. It's fine. It's totally fine. Islach did not truly die. For some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now. Yeah, including the part of it in our wagon, probably. Though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it, only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So somebody else threw it out and told it to clean its plate before it could come home. That's terrible. I hate everything about that. In a way, it's an exile, just like you. Listen, buddy. So it's like the Iron Giant. Superman. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence, thus the ravings of Udmilda are more or less inconsequential for the while. Okay, so it's the heat death of the universe. Got it. The history of Islach is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. Okay, calling it now. Us completing the rites is hastening the return of Islach. Above this is some reassurance, and I now leave you to your more immediate concerns. I should go check how everyone is faring. Okay. I'm still kind of mad at you, Minstrel, but that was at least helpful. Big Bertrudes. Hop. Hop. Doop. This is the place. Let's go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Big Birches is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within the shadows, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sure, listen, you lead. He's more like Exodia. Nice reference, Christy. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. Everyone knows Sandalwood here. I continue to not trust this guy. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. Yeehaw. Hi, sorry. That's, wow. Hi. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest, I swear I can speak, and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name of Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. And good day to you too. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Which is what exactly? He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. It's interesting for her to be informal right off the bat. Thou speakest of the past, Sandalwood. Doth he yet live? Speak plainly and quickly. To be quite frank, I don't know for certain, for I have been apart from him some time carrying out his will. I have every faith that I, Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. Okay, so we gotta get across the sea anyway. As you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. Do you have, like, some pontoons, maybe a big raft, paddle? Birchroot, that's such a great look. Like Exodia or Robogug, who is legally distinct from Terra's Dune. Indeed, leave us, return at dawn, that is all. By your grace. I like by your grace as a farewell, that's a good one. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. Yeah, I don't like your client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client, he must reward you well. In a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Okay, this is now officially completely out of the Dark Souls universe. Big Birchard, she's been dead for 15 years. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. Appreciate you breaking the news. Find yourself with time for your vocations. Wait, I can vocate. Oh, that's right, these things. I haven't done one of these in a while. Mentor a companion. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their rank. Hone your skills as a reader to grant global bonuses to the fellow exiles during the rites. Or forage for resources. That could be handy, but I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of mentorship. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings, as each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal. You'll have to mentor them one at a time. That makes total sense. Jody, I've been neglecting you because your being large and somewhat slow hasn't been super advantageous. Mentor, there we go. Aha! There is much to learn. Your knowledge of that book is vital to us all. Illustrate to Jody some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. Sweet! Whoa, that's a lot of XP. Fantastic. Path toward survival on the blood border, the northern edge of the Commonwealth. That's where you're from! That's awesome! You're a border town person. That's really cool. See, we're learning things. Private lesson sounds like a euphemism. Listen, I'm not going to say I was hoping, but I was not counting on it. Okay, so you can at least split trees. So once you've chosen a tree, you're not committed to it. Rush again right away. Let's see, what did I give here? After banishing an adversary, instantly recovers all of her stamina. That's really good. Permanently gains +4 presence, raising this. Her aura is already huge. The start of a rite. Her Pyre automatically gains 35 health? That's huge! Adversaries banished by her take 30% longer than usual to return. Okay, I think that might be my tree. This one is Double Rush. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jody deals an additional 10 seconds to the adversary's Pyre. Okay, so like right at the start, if I have her immediately... Oh, I can press triangle at any time to salute. That's cool. Good honorable victory. When landing from a jump, she briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. That's also quite cool. Can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Oh, that's kind of great. Oh god, I love all of these abilities. Her aura is already huge. I'm going to go with the one that raises the health of the Pyre itself. Appreciate your knowledge. Perhaps soon I will have the opportunity to put it to some use. Giant buff girl with demon horns? She can come get it. See, and I feel like Reader is on the same page. Maybe that's just who I follow on Tumblr, but it seems like a high percentage shot. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. Yeah. He finds me early the next day. That's always a hell of a thing to wake up to. Listen, no offense, buddy. Can we get you, like, a second color? Like, in your outfit? Maybe just throw some tomato juice at you? I don't know. It's starting to creep me out a little bit. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. I guess you have a little bit of blue hanging off the loot there. Is that a loot? What is that thing? It's like a hyper banjo. Alright, what have they done to our wagon? Ooh. There's lots of new blinky stuff. It appears different now than it did the day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced. Badass. All manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wait, our wagon has a port side now. You should just be the right side. Oh wait, port is left. Never mind. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. Rookie, don't break anything. We are seriously gonna ford the river in our wagon. I'm so happy about this. Yeah. Hello, Burchard. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Burchard, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us on our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone to your vast experience. Alright, Edwin, I see you. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? Go, Edwin. No, enough. But should you see that Sandalwood? Should you see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us. Now be gone from here, and tell no one when we were paid in favors. Oh, it's adorable. We are fortunate she assisted us. We should go just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. Great. This is so exciting! I don't know how to swim! Oh, Shay. Tizo? Tizo seems to share Shay's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. Yeah, but at least you can fly. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Are we sure that that's the sea? That might be something else, Jody. Wyrm Gulf! Zippy zoo. Zip, zip. Oh. And in we go. Whee! Oh, that's awesome. I wonder if I can turn it into a submarine. We'll full on Star Tropics this shit. Ooh. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. You've crossed into Wyrm Gulf. Hope all of you are acclimating well. Alright, who puked first? There's no acclimating through these worm-infested waters. I don't know where I went with this accent, but here we are. We would risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Burchard indicated, we'll be safe. I remember this part from Moana. The next ride is in the middle of the sea. How will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we find ours. It's all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Ores. Hulk of Ores. Okay, that's our destination. It's gotta be there, right? I'm not... Yep. Only option. So I guess we're going this way. The fetid waters off the coast of Flagging Hands. Burchard's instructions are to navigate the maze of maws in a curving route bearing northeast. Okay, what could possibly go wrong? Alice is jumping in. Gotta go beer back and go get Subway. Enjoy Subway. Sandwiches sound good. Yeah, maze of maws. I'm concerned with that phrase as well. But luckily the navigation is automatic. Tell me I did not just go in a giant circle. The wagon continues rolling gently along the ways, which seems a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands. Jody seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. That probably rocks the boat a little bit, I gotta figure. When she notices Rookie, she stops him from some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Ooh, Edwin? Yeah, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, wrenching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out to sea? He's first. Reader, please check on Edwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. Aw, Edwin. It's weird, Edwin totally struck me... Hey, Alice. Edwin totally struck me as, like, the seasoned adventurer type, but it's probably because visually he reminds me of Locke from Final Fantasy VI. Edwin! Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. Does anyone have any fantasy Dramamine? Hello! It's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. I don't even remember eating carrots. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth, of all places. Looks like Waka from FF10, but still, someone who would be good with water. Tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Listen, Edwin, I gotta tell you, I think the chances of us actually legitimately making it back to the Commonwealth are like 0 or less. Alright, I gotta think about my reader. What does the reader miss about the Commonwealth? A few friends I had, the book collection, perhaps the food? I like that that's still kind of a non-committal answer. Nothing springs to mind. You've made conscious efforts to discard most of your memories. I like this one just in terms of the story shaping, but I feel like it's a little bit of a cop-out. I do miss Commonwealth cuisine, now that I often get to eat my fill of it. That's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. Probably shouldn't be talking about food when you're feeling sick on a boat, huh? I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day, if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, alright? Aw, that's adorable. I'm reminded of the, the SS Anne in Pokemon Red and Blue, where you get to rub the captain's back to make them feel better. Since he wishes to be alone, I would too. It looks like Waka and Oron had a love child. I'm pretty sure I read a fanfic like that. May he soon get well. Alright, so Edwin's sitting out. That's a shame, because Edwin is my best all-around fighter. Sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Yeah, I mean, I got one option, so... Bonk. I love that even in boat form the Wagon Hops. It's made from barley and hops. Woo. Yee. What up? The sea! I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Wyrm Gulf, you can now see what must be the Hulk of Horus far on the horizon. Sweet! Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage. Oh, Tizo! Oh, Tizo is worried about Edwin. He refers for the rest. Reader, madam? Listen, Minstrel, I'm only going to ask you this once. Don't ever call me Reader, madam again. From this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Under King Pass. Shay believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. The north current toward the Hulk of Auras runs as quick as Under King Auras himself. The Fathomless Trench. The south current towards the Hulk of Auras teems with fish and other sea life. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty. Alright, so this is Blessing of the 8 Scribes. I gotta follow Tizo. We haven't foraged in a while. I'm worried about food stores. Fathomless Trench. With a name like that, what could go wrong? I love that we now have an amphibious craft. Sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. There's shapes down there. Some must be worms of the Sea Dominion, cast into exile. Even the worms are exiled? That's so sad. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Aha! Tizo appears to have spotted something. Tizo going fishing. Tizo going fishing. Tizo enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Ah! Good job, Tizo. A lesser shambler. Whoa! Holy cow! Almost 100 gold. Well done, Tizo. I feel bad that we're totally going to keep it and sell it as opposed to letting you eat it, which I feel like you have absolutely earned the right to do. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Ores. After journeying across the sea, the rite is to commence here soon. There's no sign of your adversaries yet. Slug Market. Hey, Falcon Run. Hey, funny running into you guys out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Yep. 124 we have. What's this? Stardust for talismans, talismans, talismans. Do. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Ooh, that's super great, but it's 200. That's way too much. Grants the bearer +2 hope. I still don't actually know what the hope stat does, but I think I'm going to buy this anyway. Because, I mean, hope seems good, right? Am I wrong? It seems good. Scribe Rock, +2 presence. That one I do like because it's the width of the aura. When aura casting, the bearer's maximum range goes up. I don't really need that one. Let me go ahead and grab you. There we go. And then, you know what, we'll grab one of y'all. I know you're gonna like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo-hoo-hoo, know what you mean? If you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning? Yuck. Just stop by some other time. No sweat. And then we got pinch of Stardust and a pinch of Stardust. Well, they're the same thing and one of them is cheaper, so I'm gonna grab that one. Hey! Cool. Alright. Thanks, guys. Good luck on that thing you're going to. Alright, to the wagon. Ooh, Nautical Bell. Adorable. Edwin uses it to signal when food is ready. Aww. Some new stuff down here. We have portholes. Let's see here. That's right. Here's where I can go equip stuff. You have +2 quickness. That's still really handy for you. You have nothing, and that's okay. You have nothing. Let's fix that. Where's the presents? Presents. And then, hooray! And then you've got the Fang. We're gonna keep the Fang. Actually, let's upgrade the Fang. Boom. And then you've got, what is this? The Moon Crest. That's when you come back fast. We definitely want the guy who suicide bombs to have that one. +2 quickness. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give the hope to Edwin for now. Yep. Have some hope, buddy. Feel better soon. Do you have any starboard holes? I mean, it seems like, right? Tizo's Nest. Other drive imps. Jody's throw rug. I forgot about the Jody throw rug. Jody's status nearby. Yeah, you don't say. Yeah, okay. I'm worried that at some point Jody is going to leave the party, and the rug is going to be our way of tracking if we're in the right area. Reader, a moment of your time.
Tom Diaman.
Edwin, he's beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I've known Edwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say he's grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would say never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whenever he leads us to our freedom, or whether he leads us to freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. Yeah, not gonna breach that veil of trust there. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. See, there's a lot of foreshadowing that at some point we're gonna lose Jody, and I'm not okay with that. I'm preemptively not okay with that. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Edwin is the one to lead us to its end or not. This is a visual novel with momentary breaks for fantasy basketball. Yeah. I have my reasons. One of them is him. Aw, Jody. I expect the same holds true for you. I mean, yeah. That is all I wish to say. Take care. For an 8-foot tall, like, minotaurish sort of person, she is a complete softie. We have a silver cudgel-head fish. We have a little fish in a bowl now. That's adorable. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It is fully grown and has led a rich life. Adorable. Alrighty, out we go. That is a very large departure from Bastion and Transistor. This is the first one that really feels like they have gone outside of the old formula. Because Bastion and Transistor were not the same game, but there was a lot of overlap in terms of the storytelling. And this one has really taken another, like, huge leap in a different direction. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. And we still haven't met the enemy triumvirate yet. Like trolls in Shadowrun, she can afford to be gentle because nobody messes with people her size. It's actually a fair point. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Master Headwind? Aww. Because they have to share the same outfit. Coo-hoo! Aww, Tizo's still worried about Headwind. I think... What's that? Ooh, hello there. And actually... Wow. That is a snake wearing a Templar helmet, and I'm very impressed with this design. A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. It's a Wyrm of the Sea Dominion. Apparently enemies of the Commonwealth. We're running into a lot of enemies of the Commonwealth. I'm wondering if that's going to be kind of a theme. What they're doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. We're left to wonder. Ah! Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a worm knight. Look at its little grump face. It's too cute. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Oh my god, I love them already. Well then, I don't want to beat these guys. They're adorable. Look at this. Well then, let us do battle, now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake, yeah, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget. He is called Sir Gilman. Sir Gilman. Of course you are. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. The Pyre Hearts until the contest. I love them. Splashes out of you just as the stars above begin to shimmer. And now we have to fight them. See, this is what I mean. Like, all of the triumvirates we've been up against, even Udmilda, I'm like, I don't really hate them. They're not, like, terrible people or anything. The punk hyena was a little rude, but he was actually still a good sportsman in the end. It's like, I don't want to constantly beat nice people. Because at some point it's like, if we're not meeting any bad guys, are we the bad guys?
Of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look.
Despite their pitiable look.
Of course,
and these arenas, look at that.
Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you.
I actually haven't lost a rite yet, but near as I can tell, completing the rites gets you your freedom, so losing just puts you one step further away from it. And you can only perform the rites when the stars align and if you have a reader. So you might potentially be keeping somebody from freedom longer. That's assuming that the freedom that is promised is legit, which I strongly suspect is complete BS. Fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Ores. As your adversaries clamber into view, Ruki paws up to them. I love Ruki as the face of this party. It's a complete accident and it's great. Hey, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is that you're from? Aha, an excellent point. It seems that these adversaries on the rights are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Woo. Just get rid of them, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight here commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. I'm not prepared for this reveal. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. Oh no. Oh. What a look. Ah! Give this knight his mask. Knight hereby presents you the great Sir Deluge. Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? Aw, poor Sir Deluge. Well, I think you look rather dashing. So, yes, you can swim, or no? Appreciate you staying on topic there, Rookie. Of course, we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily possible to swim back up the river, down which we were flushed to end up here. So, you're not salmon worms, that's the problem, I understand. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares. Back to your post. Gilman hesitates, but does as he's told. Good Sir Gilman. Good Sir Gilman ran away. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask. I love the ambiguity they're giving. Where clearly the characters are seeing this, but we have no idea how they got the masks off or on. On guard! Fantastic. The exiles of the Wyrm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. I can't focus on the Book of Rites. These guys are too adorable. Edwin's illness means he cannot help.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright. Let's... These guys seem kinda tiny. You know what? I just realized the category that it gave Jodariel is demon. Jody, I've been neglecting you. We're gonna bring you back in for this one. Let's... Rookie's speed is really nice. And it's kind of a toss-up between Shay and Tizo. And they have the same XP. Well, let's use Shay. Her long jump is pretty great.
Very well.
Oh wow, I've heard so many tales of the Wyrm Knights. I thought they'd be more impressive though. I mean, like, by the name alone. Dead people are free is a plot twist that wouldn't surprise me. Same, Bad Road. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They stand now, ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate. They seem to this knight's eye. Knight's eye, what a wonderful thing. Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready. Who's the third Pyre heart? I have to meet them. Right. Whoa, jeez, you're quick.
So fiercely.
I think I got both of them. Whoa. Jeez, they're tiny. Okay.
That's a deluge.
Whoa.
Fling himself upon the flames.
Okay.
Gilman banished.
Oh, God. Wow, they're ludicrous.
Oh. There.
Got it.
Rookie plunged into
Jeez. These guys are tough. Whoop, almost made it. Oh. This is why I haven't used Jodie a lot. She's very powerful, but she's very slow. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. He really was. He, like, they totally skunked me those first 2 rounds. Perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? I can't feel good about beating these guys. That's if I beat them. So far they've gotten more hits on my Pyre than anybody else. Let's hit them while they're busy fighting.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool Wyrm Knights are
Nailed it.
Their flame has died.
And with the fang.
A little.
Bonus damage. All right over you. Nailed it. It has 2.
The rite is nearly ended. The orb is loose.
Whoop. Nope. Wrong button. Aha! Overkill. Oh, that was fun! God, that was fun. They're so speedy. Yeah, I'm definitely really liking Shay's charge jump, for just diving into the pyre from long range. Expected more from the Wyrm Knights of the Sea Dominion. Yeah, those orange were quick, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. That is actually true. The sea was making me a little bit queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. Oh, Sir Gilman, gloriously fought indeed. Oh, and Sir Deluge. Cavorting with our enemies. How dare you? This knight was but a tempting honorary compliment, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. I still haven't met the third one of them. Listen, I hope that they make up.
Now in the hearts of all these exiles.
Hooray! Whoop. Almost. Alright, so if I get Shay and Rookie in one more right and they win, then they should be able to get to the next tier. Each exile can have a talisman, yada yada yada. I appreciate that while they've got like the level tree and also like the talisman thing, they've kept both extremely simplistic. Because adding like a whole robust equipment system and leveling system on top of this, I think would be a little bit too much for me. After triumphing over the Pyre Hearts in a decisive victory, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There's a little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off towards wherever next the stars directed them. Instead, your exile's attention turns towards your companion who was absent. Edwin, how you doing, buddy? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to... Oh, Edwin. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Whoa! Jody's gonna go Super Saiyan. Yeah. Minstrel, if you had anything to actually do with this, I don't really care who your client is. Okay. Oh, y'all had me worried. Y'all had me worried. What's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. I was attempting to explain. Edwin is already up and about. See, this is why I don't like this guy. Shifty. Despite having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Edwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. It's a story for another time. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but oh, sorry, the minstrel's name is Tariq. We did learn that, I forgot it. Pretty well accustomed to discomfort here. Pretty well accustomed to discomfort. Hashtag big mood. And I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you're back among the living then? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight, anyway. Thank you, everyone, for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you, or caused you further burden. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. I am 100% with you. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Hey, we kicked ass. I mean, it was a little dicey there at the start, but then we got our rhythm and everything was good. I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. Alright, he's leaving me out here alone to gaze at the stars and figure out which one we're going to next. Ooh, he's so pretty. Triesta the Silver Star. Burns over the lands of Black Basin. Kittens, stop killing each other. They're still killing each other. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, they've stopped killing each other. Not simply north. This will prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest? The Deathless Tempest? Who names these places? A tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. There was a thing like this in Dark Sun, and it was also terrible. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Whoops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sir Deluge has it out for us. Ah, come on, people. It'll just be another day in downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Yeah, I did. Ruki's just adorable. Y'all concur that the rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you'll have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. I don't look forward to that. What did they call it in Dark Sun? The Cerulean Storm. And it was terrifying. It was actually like a blended up, super powerful wizard turned into arcane energy in a giant hurricane. And it just roamed about forever. Like hundreds of years. It was just hanging out in the desert. You know, going this way and that, as it wanted. Tizo has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea and seems pleased to see you. Gree-hee! Grateful for having had the opportunity to catch a fish. Aw, for old time's sake. Oh, Tizo. Kriok? He's asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. I would love to know that. Your sense his inquiry is rhetorical, so you're... I love how they're handling conversations with Tizo. The Deathless Tempest would be a great name. It would be a good name for a dildo. Wow, Alice, that's amazing and also true. Also a great band name, but yours is so much better than the one I was coming up with. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them. He hates them, Precious, and everything they stand for. Oh, God. Every single interaction with this character... Listen, I loved Tizo from the moment we met them, and every interaction just makes it better. Skrahu. He has devoted his life to the eradication of fish kind ever since they killed his family. Oh, no. Oh, my God, they went there. Fuck fish. Tizo, 2018. I'm reminded of the picture of the lightning bolts hitting the bay, and it's fuck these 6 fish in particular. I feel like that's Tizo's like whole bag. Oh no, Tizo seems on the verge of tears. As far as you are aware, imps cannot cry. I mean, I just learned about them like a day ago. He leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. I mean, listen, he's hilarious. But was that... Tizo admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Run pays a lot of money for them. Okay, that's fair. God, I love that one though. That was so good. And that's us off. I love Tizo. Tizo's +1 hope. Okay, well Tizo's coming on the next mission. Moving on. Whoop. Up. Outside. Continue. Ragged Rock and Frothy. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. This looks like some straight up Dr. Seuss stuff right here. And then that's just so pretty. I want a gif of this. All right. Ragged Rock. The north current towards Stormwall passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believes it could be valuables. That sounds pretty awesome. Frothy. South current towards Stormwall brims with large sea creatures. Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Listen, the last time we went through Fish area, Tizo got something huge and it paid off, so we're going again. we go again. Hope is a sports stat. I still don't know what hope does. I'm caught between wanting to look it up because the metagamer in me wants to maximize it, but I also kind of love just not knowing what hope is and just doing it for the RP. I just ate an entire loaf of bread filled with meat, cheese, and vegetables, and it was delicious. Excellent. Tizo has been much more animated, even more so than usual. What is it, little one? Ski? He seems to think something very delicious is in these waters. He's gonna come back with a whale. He keeps on screeching? I don't think I've ever seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Here he comes. Here he comes. It's gonna be ludicrous. We're gonna have to fight it. Oh, I hope he can swim. He can, but he appears crestfallen when he finally returns. His claws empty. Vroom. Whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Shay begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. Aww. And god damn it! I just wanted a fish! Alright, so Tizo had +1 hope, now he's at -1 hope. If math works the way I think it does, then that cancels out. But now Shay is at -1 hope, and that sucks. Poor Tizo. At least it was a bonding moment for them, though. So, not a total waste. I love this boat. Whoop. You and your companions look upon the Deathless Tempest. God, that name makes me so nervous. Stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Ah, Gilman! Hold, ladies and good sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. I just realized I'm like doing a knockoff version of Sir Didymus from Labyrinth, and I'm okay with that. What is it now, Wyrm? The rites are ended, you have no further need of you. They absolutely are truffle trees. Oh, but you do, and in turn this knight has further need of you, good lady. I just look at his face. I love Sir Gilman. Look at this whole... Oh, please tell me this is us recruiting Sir Gilman. Because he's small and speedy and I love him. Let us be joined! Let this knight join you! Absolutely. Can you believe this? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion. A would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion. What a title. He shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre hearts? They are base coward. Wow. Wow. Dishonor? Dishonor on you? Dishonor on your triumvirate? This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hulk of Auras. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. Furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage to the Deathless Tempest. Now that's a pretty great recruitment poster right there. It is not so. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a good way to cross the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among Wyrms exiled to these waters. Which, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Oh god, it is Suzo. What is that even from? It's adorable. Jody pulls the rest of you aside. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Listen, I don't give a flat crap what Sandalwood wants. Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're gonna get. Wait, do we have a bonus mask in a bin somewhere that I haven't seen? This is Sir Gilman trying his best to look presentable, and I love it. Suezo from Monster Rancher. Oh, that's adorable. Edwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along for now. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Okay, after the stream, I'm going to have to screenshot this frame. That's going to be my new icon and everything ever. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you pass the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. I'm gonna go with yes. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph, vanishes into the depths, Yet, through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Interesting. Sure. Sir Gilman has an aura trail that extends behind him. That's what I was seeing. Press pass to snap to the end of the trail. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so there were 4 of us at the start. We picked up Shay and the Minstrel and Tizo and now Gilman. We're gonna need another cart soon, just like with an extra like sidecar. Determined to prove himself to you, and the Nightwing Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Rita, you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. Oh, here we go, another little side sequence. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. That's a little bit awkward, but here we are. Today we shall bring priest to the... I lost all my English today, I'm sorry everyone. Today we shall bring priest to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, his actions are... the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But we are highly just. I don't know that just and forbidden... No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Sets forth to quell the storm. Ooh. Jump. Slash. Okay, got it. Whoop. Aha. Woohoo. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed plurns. Now we are in a Dr. Seuss book. Unfathomed Plurnus, the sea titan, once slain by the scribe. Alright. Exiled Wyrms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage to the downside's channels for any save this knight's own kind. Begone from here, friends! This night shall finish what Under King Aura has started. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Aha! Oh, I see. Okay. Aha! Go around. Aha! Zoom. I get it now. Zoom. Zoom. Haha! Yep. And one more. Yay! It's like a cross between Suezo and Earthworm Jim. Yes! Oh no, my own kind. Ah, Sir Deluge. Traitorous slug, how dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this night checked. Here you hold no sway over this night. Oh, that's right, they didn't fight the Commonwealth, they fought for... They rescued the Commonwealth, like, sea cavalry, I guess? What have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. Figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude. You dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings. Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Come and fight this knight, if you so dare as well. I love Sir Gilman. Pyre hearts, banish them. This is an order. Just in case that wasn't clear. Whoa. Come on, friends. Hey. Come on. Aha! Run into my slug trail. Oh no. I killed one as he ran in! What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Oh, here he comes. I drew him out. You wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me. Now we get all the named NPCs. Awesome. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. It reminds me of Cyan from Final Fantasy VI, but as a sea worm. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge. but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again! You lowly traitor, this night will have your head! Gilman! Okay, so now I'm being hunted by one old god, and apparently the followers of another old god. We're just going to collect old gods. We'll have the whole set soon. As the day wears on, there's still no sign of the Wyrm Knight. Companion goes restless. But then, hail! I'm imagining a really quiet boat just sort of rocking on the edge of this tempest, and then after like 8 hours of complete boredom, Gilman just rockets out of the water. Hail! It scares the crap out of everyone on deck. This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. Oh my god! He is, in short, the very image of a Wyrm Knight. I love this game. More importantly, that little tempest ought to no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! Jody flinches and capsizes the boat. Exactly. As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Bad road. So, actually, I have a really concise answer to your question, even though this is only our second stream. So, the Titans, who I keep referring to as old gods because they have the kind of same naming structure, the Titans were defeated by the 8 scribes, who Shay and apparently some others also revere as gods, although not everyone does. So the 8 scribes are kind of the new gods, as opposed to DC's new gods, which is a whole other comic book. Well done, Sir Gilman. Oh, you should look at that. Son of a bitch really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it'd be alright with you, this knight would really use some shut-eye. Shut-eye for him is really just the one eye. The Wyrm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. We'll fold him up in a corner. He won't take much space. Deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Yes! I need to get this image of Sir Gilman with the like radiant yellow beams behind him and a really stylized huzzah in an arc above him. I have to work on that. Sir Gilman joined the group, thank God, and revealed a path through the deathless tempest. Let's get the hell out of here. Boing! Splash! Every time this boat turns, oh boy, I get nervous. Ooh. Ooh. We're in the tempest still, it's just been calmed a little bit. But, oh, that's horrifying. Mr. Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the tempest? You were true to your word, Wyrm. Shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. My accents sort of dropped all over the place there. Excellent question, and one most fair. Call me... He referred to Jody as one most fair. Call me that one more time and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and one more spirited as well. This knight was wise to... Wow. You know what? Same, Gilman, same. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question, now. Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Thank goodness. Poor Edwin. Edwin, who was not doing well on calm seas, has got to be losing his lunch over all this. I typed in Sir Gilman into the Googles to see what kind of fan art existed. This was a mistake. Christy, I'm so sorry. Most of the way set up now? Excellent. I'm just about done because we're like a minute away. Let's see if we can get to our next port of call here. Hey, say, Tariq. Haruki, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. Okay, it is. Apparently they're calling it a loot too, so I'll go with that. It's almost like sitar-esque. Anyway. You know how to play that thing, right? I suppose I do. I mean, I hope so, because otherwise it's a hell of a fashion accessory. Good, I was thinking it's a little gloomy here, and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, you know what I mean? This could be a terrible plan, but let's do it. Oh, there we go.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high.
This is something else that Supergiant Games does exceedingly well.
Over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
There's at least one song in Bastion, Transistor, and now this that are just wonderful and haunting. Honestly, even if you've never played the games, look up the soundtrack for Bastion and Transistor. They're worth a listen. They're so good. And last your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. And that is where we'll go ahead and make camp and also call it a night with this spectacular loot playing. Listen, Minstrel, this is the most I've liked you so far. So, you know, put that feather in your cap, which I say because you already have at least one feather in your cap, so, you know, diversify. Thank you all so much. I'm still thoroughly enjoying this game. I hope you're thoroughly enjoying watching this game, or at least enjoying it enough to hang out. Speaking of hanging out, up next is some wonderful, let's see, it's Thursday, LEGO Dimensions, which is so freaking cool, because it combines actual, like, real-world LEGO builds with LEGO video games, both of which are fantastic independently, and the gestalt is just phenomenal. So I highly recommend checking out that on the Squirrel Lily channel here in just a bit. That's where I'm going to be, and oh, it's the Back to the Future pack tonight, but it's still LEGO Dimensions. Oh, that's such a great combination. Anyway, highly recommended. I'm already looking forward to when we collect Chase's outfits for LEGO City, but that'll be later on. As for this, we'll be streaming more Pyre next Tuesday and Thursday. And then this weekend I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday with Gianna's Sister's Twisted Dreams, the nice little Switch World platformer thingdoodle. A lot of high color games here for a little bit, which should be fun and a nice change from some of the dark and dour, dare I say, Duskwall kind of games that we've been playing up until this point. So thank you all so much, and I'll hope to catch you around for the next one.